Welcome to the Live, Love, and Laugh Show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only, your host, Terry Kagan.
How y'all doing? 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 Yes, yes, yes. Woo! I love that. I love that song. I love that song. Woo. Yes, indeed. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that song? No, y'all don't. Y'all don't remember that. Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all have been enjoying y'all's day. I hope it wasn't too long for y'all. Hope y'all didn't work yourselves out. Listen, man, we have a great show today. A great show. And before we get into it, listen. I don't want nobody in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to give you the stats. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to probably have some people on here. They're going to tell you how they feel. Do not get in your feelings, okay? Look, we are free to say and do what we want, okay? Look, if you have a problem with it, you can leave it in the comments, whatever. Look, we can talk about it. You ain't gotta call nobody no names, curse nobody out because you don't agree. Listen, we're all human beings. We know how to speak correct English. So let's act like adults, all right? Anyway, man, today's show is why does the media cover up police brutality outside of the Black community? Now, you and I know every time we turn on the news, Fox, MSNBC, CNN, these channels always want to push the agenda that the only people that die from police brutality are Black people. Why isn't it CNN, MSNBC, Fox, and all these other news? Why do they only report Black people's deaths from the police? Why? Is it because it's the most popular? Is it more popular to report Black deaths than white deaths, Asian deaths, Hispanic deaths? Did I say Asian deaths? Is it more popular to report Black deaths? Why aren't we saying other people's names other than George Floyd, Ma'Khia Bryant? Why are we keep saying only names we keep saying that people want us to say are Black names? White people don't die by police. Hispanics don't die by police. Asians don't die by police. You know, they want to keep this thing is that they don't want us to say that all lives matter. All lives matter is racist. Well, guess what? You're right. All lives are racist. Most of us are being racist without us even knowing it. Do you realize that every nationality except for whites celebrate a holiday? They have a month to celebrate their race. Every nationality has a month to celebrate their race, their heritage. But what month do white people have? What month do white people get to celebrate their heritage and their race? They have nothing. But we always point out Blacks, Hispanics, Asians, always want to point out that the most racist people in the world are white people. But they don't have a month to celebrate their month. So how is it they're racist? They've been celebrating everybody else's month, learning about everybody else's history, but they're the most racist. They're the ones that kill Black people all the time. There's a problem, isn't it? There is a problem. So you're right. All lives are racist. Yes. There are some lives that are more racist than other lives. Yes. But all lives matter is not racist. All lives are racist, but all lives mattering is not racist. All lives should matter. And I'm going to give you the statistics. I want to give you the statistics right now. I'm going to give you the statistics. I'm going to give you the statistics right now of what's going on. And why isn't this stuff being reported? Now, listen, these are statistics. This is not mine. I'm not making these numbers up, okay? These are facts. From 2017 to 2021, I'm going to give you the statistics of the deaths of, deaths by police. You know what I'm saying? White, Hispanic, Mexican, Black, all that. I want to tell you who's dying, who's dying the most. Okay, let's get into it. These are statistics. This is from Statista.com. Okay, Statista.com. You can look it up. Statista.com. You can look it up. 2017. 457 whites died by the police in 2017. 223 blacks died in 2017. 179 Hispanics died in 2017. 44 other, which could be whatever, died in 2017. And then you got 84 that are unknown. So they don't even know what race they were. That's in 2017. Now these numbers might not even be correct, but this is from Statista. Now the numbers are pretty close, aren't they? Pretty close, all right? So I'm still trying to find out where the racism's at and where all this police brutality and all this blacks are dying all over the place, and that's just it. Okay, listen, 2018, we have 399 deaths, white deaths by the police in 2018. We got 209 blacks in 2018. We got 48 Hispanics that died in 2018. We got 36 other in 2018 and 204 unknown in 2018. Numbers are still close, right? Still close. So how is it more blacks are dying? Yes, I understand you're going to say, but we're a low percentage. Yes. Is that anybody's fault that a lot of blacks are not in America? That's stupid. I'm sorry, our population is not that much, but the numbers the numbers are numbers. Numbers never lie. Numbers have never lied. These are the numbers. These are statistics. These are the stats. The numbers are close. We're all dying the same. That's why all lives should matter. But listen, 2019, let's get into it. 370 whites died from black police brutality. From police brutality, 370 whites died in 2019. You got 235 blacks that died in 2019 by the police. You got 158 Hispanics that died from the police in 2019. You got 39 others. You got 202 unknowns in 2019. The numbers are still close. Still close. And like I said again before, it's nobody's fault that there's more white people in America than blacks or Hispanics or whatever, or Asians or whatever. It's nobody's fault. But we're all dying the same. There is no difference in deaths. The deaths are the same. They're close in numbers. According to Statista.com, like I said, I don't even know if these numbers are correct, but this is what they put. Now, I think it's a lot different than these. But either way, we're all going through the same thing. Let's finish 2020. You got 457 whites that died by the police. You got 241 blacks that died by the police. You got 169 Hispanics, 28 others, and 126 unknown. That's in 2020. 2021 just started. But let me give you the numbers. 114 whites have already died so far in 2021. You got 62 blacks that have died. You got 38 Hispanics. You got 4 other. You got 74 unknown. These numbers are close. These numbers are close. So why is the news just reporting black deaths when everybody's dying back and forth? The news is racist. The news is racist. The only word about reporting what gets them the ratings. Can I ask a question? Where's the white leader speak for the white people? Is there like a white like an NAACP for like blacks? Is there like a NAAWP for white people? Is there NAAWP for white people that, you know what I'm saying, they can come out and speak for white people? Because right now, I don't. It's like, they have nobody to speak for them. They're scared to speak because if they get in the streets and say white lives matter, they consider racist. Hispanics the same thing. Hispanics can't do it either. Hispanics can't get out there and say Hispanic lives matter only. But you know what funny is? Hispanics supposed to be the next blacks. According to most people, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Hispanics are just like blacks. But guess what? They can't be because they don't talk about Hispanic deaths. They can't be. Only ones that matter right now are African Americans because it's the most popular thing to talk about. Jaquan died because he didn't want to follow police orders, so he got shot. He didn't deserve to get shot. All kinds of stuff. But he's not the only one getting shot. Tom, Peter, Jill, Jake, they're getting shot and killed too. But guess what? They don't care. Maybe CNN don't care. Fox don't care. MSNBC don't care. None of these news stations care. And I just gave you the statistics. I just gave them to you. That fast, I gave them to you. Now, guess what? I'm gonna play this. We were talking about why the media covers up these deaths. Why they cover them up for? Why they hide it from us? Why do they hide it? Why do they hide it? Let's get into it. I want to share this with y'all. Because I like sharing stuff, man. I like sharing stuff. So I want to share this with y'all. I want to share this 3-minute clip with y'all. And let's get into it. Now pay attention. Listen. Let's see here. Let's see if this.
We've come to know the names of 2 African-American men.
Now, mind it, this was in 2016.
Because all of America saw their deaths at the hands of police on a video. Yet the same week that they died, another Black man, Delron Small, died from police gunshots, yet he barely made the local news. Karen Grigsby Bates from NPR's Code Switch team looks into why some of these deaths get national coverage while others do not.
Yes, please tell us why.
People might be created equal, but all victims aren't, at least in the eyes of the media. After an encounter with the police that goes sideways, or worse, who decides who's worthy?
The ones that editors and reporters immediately react to are the cases in which somebody gets harmed or shot or killed who did not deserve it.
William Drummond teaches journalism at the University of California, Berkeley. He says that victims like Charles Kinsey are likely to get media attention. A behavioral therapist in North Miami, Kinsey became national news when he was shot while trying to coax an unarmed autistic adult patient out of the street. The police instructed both men to put their hands up. Kinsey did and described what happened next from his hospital bed.
I'm like, I still got my hands in there. I'm saying, I just got shot. And I'm saying to myself, like, sir, why did you shoot me? And his words to me, he said, I don't know.
Jody David Armour is a law professor at the University of Southern California, and one of his areas of expertise is race and the law. He says that African Americans who are hurt by police better be above reproach to get fair treatment in the media.
If you are morally immaculate, if you're Dudley damn do-right, then I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
And maybe better coverage. Public sympathy, if you have a bad experience with the police, Armour says, depends on how you're perceived.
If you're a respectable Negro, that is, you're law-abiding, you're doing everything by the book, then you earn some empathy, sympathy, care, and concern.
But it's harder, says Bill Drummond, with a case like Delron Small. He's the African-American man who was shot dead in New York after an apparent road rage confrontation in early July. Small's killer was an off-duty policeman in plain clothes and an unmarked car. Early reports noted Small had prior convictions and had been drinking before he was killed. Drummond says that does not justify Small's death, but
you can't put that in a headline. There are too many howevers. When you have to qualify something.
How victims are portrayed in the media is also a factor of who journalists talk to. Khalil Gibran Muhammad teaches at Harvard's Kennedy School.
Should the media report what the police are saying as a way to send a signal to the audience that this was a bad person and maybe they got what they deserve?
Muhammad says in general, the media has a bad habit of relaying the police version of confrontations immediately after an incident, when sometimes those versions turn out to be imperfect or just wrong. Cell phone videos have helped sort things out, says USC's Jody Armour.
That powerful combination of audio, visual impact of police encounters with citizens, I think hits people at a visceral level in a way that merely a verbal recitation won't.
Even without video, Khalil Gibran Muhammad says these stories should be given the same scrutiny no matter who the victim is.
If we only support worthy victims, then we are perpetuating the long-standing second-class citizenship, particularly of African Americans.
And he says the same is true if we only report on worthy victims. Karen Grigsby Bates, NPR News.
All right, all right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right there. You heard that right there. They're saying that they only report the deaths that are innocent murders. That's what makes the news. So you have to get killed accidentally by the police for you to make the news. Other than that, it's not important. So white people don't get accidentally killed by the police. It's just blacks. What I heard from the 3-minute video was that I only heard black lives. I ain't hear no white. They didn't say no white names. No white names at all, ladies and gentlemen. No white names at all. None. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? That still doesn't answer the question for today. Why does the media keep covering up police brutality outside of the black community? And once again, I want to say it again. I want to say it. Reporting black deaths is popular. They love it. They know the black community is going to go crazy. They're going to go wild. They're going to add crazy, terrible stuff. And the news they don't even have to do no more news. They can go all week on reporting a black death, all week long, all week. Report a white death ain't going to do no race for them. It's like, oh, they ain't worried about it. They going on with their life. Asians, they ain't worried about it. They too busy taking care of their businesses. They ain't worried about that. They ain't reporting on that. They're not worried about it. Oh, listen, here we go. We got a visitor. We got a guest. We got a guest. Oh man, he masked up. He must be in the store.
I'm in the store. I'm at Save a Lot.
You at Save a Lot? What you shopping for?
Cause I'm about to go home and cook.
Oh Lord, let me guess. You about to make some curry goat.
Yeah, I kind of want. Well,
I saw your post, curry goat. So listen, man. What is your take on this, Win? What's your take, man? Why is the media covering up these deaths, man, outside the black community, man? They're like only people that die are black people by the police.
Because they trying to make us look bad. Like, I always say this, like, even though there's a whole bunch of white people in the store, but I'm gonna tell you.
We speaking up for them today, man. We're not talking about. We speaking up for them. Why is CNN, Fox, MSNBC covering up that you know what I'm saying? They act like the only people that die are black people.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Up for?
Why do I think? Because they want to make they want to make us look like we're the bad guys.
Okay. Yeah, you know what, man? I want to be honest with you, man. I think they do it because, man, it's more popular to report black deaths, man.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's more popular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if white people got in the streets and started chanting "White Lives Matter," they'd be called racist, right?
Well, speaking of that, let me tell you something. I had a little discussion about that with the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and I said, why is the only time that Black Lives Matter is when they're being killed by a different type of race? But then when it comes to our people killing each other, nobody says Black Lives Matter.
Right, you got a good point. You have a very good point, man. It's like it don't matter all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, cause I know plenty of brothers that have killed another brother, and nobody was sitting there saying Black Lives Matter.
Right, and this happens all the time, man. It happens all the time, Look, man, look. I just got finished pulling out the statistics, man. The stats are the same, man. The stats are the same. Whites die just as much as black people do by the police.
You know what? But I believe you, but it's rare I even hear about that. Every time I hear about.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't the news report that white people die the same way we do?
That's a good question. Like I've always wondered. Sometimes I think it's like I said, because I feel. Hold on, I'm about to go outside so I can really say what I want to say.
Hey, take your time, man. Take your time. Yeah, get your curry.
I ain't buying no curry over here at Saving Life. This is Saving Life.
Hey man, they got curry too. Don't be like that, man. They got curry in there.
Yeah, they do, but that ain't the curry that I like. I like how thick the curry. I ain't knocking people that buy. I ain't knocking people. You want to buy curry and save a lot more power to you. Me buying it.
Hey, you heard it here, man. All curry ain't the same.
And that's a fact. You know what? My grandma, who's from Jamaica, will tell you all curry ain't the same. I remember one time I ate somebody's curry. I said, "Where you get this curry powder from?" They said, "Walmart." I said, "Oh, you got robbed."
Yeah, you made a good move. You probably crushed you out if you bought some curry in there, man.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like them not reporting about white people, yeah, like it's rare. I like that white kid that had that. He had that machine gun and was shooting a whole bunch of people, and
Right.
I'm like, I said, now if a black person would have did that, they would have automatically killed that man. I was like, but see, like I said, they try to make us look like we're the bad guy and they're the victim. Because no lie, growing up, I was always told like this. Believe it or not, white people fear black people more than anything. They might not admit it, but I was even told police are scared of black people. That's why they're so quick to shoot and kill black people.
You think so? You think that's
because listen, all right, listen.
Hey, look, let me tell you something, man. I'm just as scared as black people as white people scared of black people. It depends what kind of black people you're talking about. You got black people, you got the N-word.
You got niggas like Chris Rock said. I love black people, but I hate niggas.
You too, but then we not all the same, Win.
No, see, no.
We not all the same. You know, all blacks ain't the same. Just like all white people ain't the same.
You are my black friend. I have nigga friends, but you're not my nigga friend. You my black friend.
I ain't got no nigga tendencies at all.
Now Jamil's like in the mixture.
No, Jamil ain't got no nigga tendencies either, man. He just came from the hood. He ain't got no nigga in him.
But yeah, like cause no lie, there's been times I've dealt with I deal with racism every day at my job because I deliver in a white area that don't like black people. And even when they see me,
you blend in when you both.
I know, that's what I don't get. And I'm like, when they see me, they like I can just tell when somebody like I don't like him because of color of his skin. I don't know. It's like I have that spider sense, like like that spider sense be tingling.
All right.
Like, okay, that person don't like black people, and I'm only hell.
But you know what, Will? You look, man. You ain't got a little Arabic in you too, man. So they probably confused. Like, I don't know if you white, black, or Arabic.
You know what's crazy though? Every time I go to New York, they think I'm Puerto Rican, and they be trying to speak to me in Spanish.
Oh man, that joke's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I was like, I just did a video, man, and I was trying to figure out like why do they not report it? And I played the video. The video said they only report deaths that are accidental deaths in the black community.
Yeah, because I've heard white people say, "Oh, there's white cops that do that to white people," and I always say, since when? Every time I see it, it's either a black person getting killed or something.
No, when? You used to live in Martinsburg, man, in West Virginia. You know they don't mess with black people in West Virginia. You know damn well they don't.
Why you think I left West Virginia? Hey, Hagerstown just as bad too.
I mean, but when you look, like I said, man, you could be both. They don't know what they're looking at when they pull you over, brother.
I like prime example, like who was it? Somebody asked me, because you know I like to joke around with Donald Trump, and people asked me, they were like, why do you?
All right, y'all. He cut out here, but yeah, man, that's my boy Win, man. Yeah, that's my mixed brother. He mixed. But anyway, man, like I said, man, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he's back.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. I was telling everybody you're my mixed brother.
Oh Lord. Yeah, but I've always wondered that too. Like sometimes I wonder, are we ever going to get treated fairly like white people?
You don't think we are, man?
Not all the time. I mean, for a minute there we was though, because
hey man, speak your truth, man. Speak your truth.
I felt like, all right, prime example. When Kanye West put on that Make America Great hat, you know a lot of black people was hating him, right? Like they were like, they
Okay. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember when Kanye put on his hat, on his Keep America Great hat, man. I was like, okay, this brother is cut from different cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I know black people that are racist against their own people.
Right. And it's the white people racist against their own people too.
I'm pretty sure you met some. Like,
of course.
Damn, you don't like black people? What? I met some black people that didn't even realize they were black. They said they were white and they were about the same color as you.
Right, exactly. But you know what? In America, you can be whatever you want to be, man. You can be white, black, a man, woman, a dog, a cat.
I mean, it worked for that. Who's that dude that was in the Kardashian family that turned to a woman?
Yeah. You know, she's
him?
running for governor in California.
Oh God, it's just what we need, a transgender as a governor.
Hey, we free, we free. We free. You can do whatever you want and be whatever you want in America, man. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think her name is Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, man, I remember when Kanye put on his hat. I remember, and I said, you know what? That brother is cut from a different cloth. He knows what he believes. He believes in America. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, but I feel like they should talk about white people being gunned down by police. Like I said, it's rare. I can make a post about it right now, and everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it only happens to black people."
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Listen. I got a whole list. I got a whole list of white people, Hispanics, Asians that got murdered this year already.
You don't see every day.
You don't see or hear. You don't even find it in the newspaper.
And listen. Now you ain't gotta agree with me. When that man knew they were filming him, in my eyes, he felt like, okay, I'm gonna kill him anyways. They're already filming me, so I'm gonna keep on killing him.
Which one you talking about? Which one? The one in the car or the one that was
Nah, George Floyd, the dude, how they had his knee on his neck. I can't breathe.
Yeah, but you know what, man? I have a different. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, man. Did you watch the trial?
Yeah, I watched the trial, and I really, I felt like I was glad there was justice served, but I was like, I said, I feel like that ain't enough.
You know the autopsy came back, right?
Nah, I didn't know that. What
Yeah,
is
the
saying now?
autopsy came back, and the autopsy said he killed himself.
George Floyd killed himself. He was in handcuffs. How did he kill himself?
Because, man, he had a lot of fentanyl in his system.
Oh, well, I mean,
I ain't lying. When you can look, man, you can go look on Google search it. I ain't lying to you. The autopsy came back and they said that George Floyd had so much damn fentanyl in the system that he could have killed a motherfucking whole farm.
oh, so he had drug in the system, basically.
What's that, man?
You said he had drugs in his system? Or
Yeah.
oh,
Yes. He had a whole excuse me. He had a whole bunch of fentanyl in the system, man.
oh.
Yeah. And this came out like maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. After the trial, his autopsy report came out.
Well, I mean, they can't reduce that man's sentence because that would be double jeopardy.
He can appeal his case. He can appeal his case, Win.
But I feel like he deserves some time. He like, even though George Floyd killed himself, that cop still deserves some time for, he didn't have to do all that.
I mean, look, Win, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Neither one of us been in their police uniform. Neither one of us.
Right.
And I can't say how I will react. What if I got some strange guy trying to fight me and don't want to go to jail? I don't know how I will react. I don't know. I mean, he ain't shoot him. He ain't beat him up. He just tried to restrain him.
It's just like that 15-year-old girl, like, that called the police that had the knife, and the cop came and ended up shooting the girl that called the police.
Okay, what do you think about that case? Okay, let's talk on it.
I said, damn. I said, she called. I was like, but see, she had a knife in her hand, so but from what I read, some girls were bullying her and stuff like that, so she got tired of it. And yeah, next thing you know, she called the cops, and then the girls were outside, so she went outside with a knife and ended up getting herself killed. I was like, but see, I guess that cop must have thought like, okay, she got a weapon in her hand.
He didn't know the girl. He didn't know what he was walking into.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie. That shooting where that guy got shot like so many times in the car, I don't agree with that.
Right.
I said, man, his kids.
I'm still following that story, man. I don't know too much about that one. I'm still following that one.
Well, his kids were in the back seat. Like listen, whether he was right or wrong, that's gonna traumatize a kid for the rest of their life. Like, I watched my daddy get.
Oh, you talking about that? You talking about that rapper, the black rapper?
Nah. He wasn't no rapper. I don't know what he was.
Oh, okay. We talking about somebody different. All right. But yeah, man. I know there's a case right now where there was a guy, some guy, I forgot where at, and the police were going to his house to serve him some kind of warrant or something. And I guess he did. Huh?
You talking about that light-skinned boy that just got killed?
No, I think it's dark skin. What's his name? Damn, I think his last name is Brown.
I think I know you're talking about. I know there was somebody that just got killed not too long ago.
And I guess he tried to run over the police and they shot him.
Yeah, his girlfriend was in the passenger. I mean, he had a warrant. I heard he had a warrant out for his arrest. So he must have got scared, but he took off. Like, he took off basically.
Oh, okay. Okay, you talking about the one that with a female shot him by accident?
Yeah. She said that she accidentally.
No, she need to do time. Yes, she do. Even if it was an accident, sweetheart, you need to know the difference between the taser and the gun. The feel is different.
I said, how you? Yeah, when she said that, I'm like, and they said she's been on the force for 16 years or 25. I said, no, that wasn't an accident. Like, how do you forget? Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, but look, she's in jail right now, man. She's waiting her sentence, man. So
She
she's doing her time already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's already doing her time. Yep, she's already doing her time, but she need to do more. She need to do life because
it's just like when back when Trayvon Martin, I didn't agree. I don't know the whole story, but I didn't agree with that cop killed. I mean, not that cop. That's it. Whatever he was, you know who I'm talking about.
George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He should have been he should be in prison right now.
Yeah, like, and there was another one. Where I forget, but he got killed by police too. Another black man. Apparently a good kid, about to go to college and everything. Like, and he was killed by the police. Like certain situations, like when the family say they background and stuff, like they ain't no criminal, they ain't this, they ain't that, and they get killed by the police. I feel bad for them, you know what I mean? Like, cause I'm like, damn, like, all right, they not breaking the law, but still they getting harassed like they is breaking the law. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right. So,
so
let me ask you a question, man. I'm gonna put you in the police uniform. So look, here I am. I'm Jaquan.
All right.
And I got gold chains on. I got gold rings on all my fingers. I'm playing rap music. I'm smoking a fat blunt, and you pull me over because I'm going 90 in the 20.
And you got a blunt in your mouth.
And I got a blunt in my mouth. And I'm doing 90 in the 25.
I'm gonna arrest you because I mean, I don't know.
Listen, you the cop. Look, I'm giving you the scenario. I'm Jaquan. I got gold chains, gold rings. I smoking a fat blunt. I'm doing 90 in the 25. And you can't pull me over. I'm avoiding you. I'll make you chase after me. I'll make you chase after me. Then eventually I crash my car into a gate. I crash. Then I get out of my car and I start cursing at you.
I'm gonna say, damn, you got hella heart. You got hella balls, man. Sorry, I had to throw in there. You start cussing me out. I'm a basically, well, it depends on how beat up you are. Because if you crash your car and you get out perfectly, I'm like, damn, is he Superman or something? Nah, but all jokes aside,
I'm not done the scenario. So look, I jump out my car and I start cursing, and I'm coming towards you.
I'm gonna tell you, get on your hands and knees.
But what if I don't? What if I want to go hand in hand with you?
If you don't, well, then I got the right to shoot you. Like, yeah. If you coming towards me and attacking me, then yeah, I got the right to shoot you.
Okay. You just gave a scenario.
Yeah, I mean, cause like,
and that's what these police officers going through, man. They don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just some nigga you pulled over that was avoiding the police and came at you crazy.
Like, common example, when I get pulled over by a cop, like, no lie, I just got pulled over a couple weeks ago because I didn't have my seatbelt on. First thing I did, as soon as the cop came up to me, I already knew because I didn't have my seatbelt on. I was just trying to go to Walmart. I had my hand right on the steering wheel, and he was like, he said license and registration. I said, all right, I'm going to reach for it very slow. And I don't like try to put myself, like, cause I watch too much TV and I don't want to put myself in a situation where a cop feels like, okay, is he reaching for something else?
Right. I don't want to do no sudden movements.
And like me, like I follow the laws. The cop feels I'm doing something suspicious and he says, get on your hands and knees. Guess what? I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. Right.
Let me ask you a question. Remember when they stormed the Capitol during Trump?
Oh God, here we go with that.
Listen. Okay, here's the scenario. Okay, the white girl was climbing through a window. She ain't have no weapon on her, and they smoked her. Did she deserve to die?
Oh, the way she was. You said she climbed through the window. Isn't that
Yeah,
like
a little
right?
white girl climbed through the window and they smoked her. Did she deserve to die?
A little white girl. How old was she?
It don't matter. It's just a white girl with no gun.
But still, she was breaking and entering.
It was a bunch of people breaking and entering.
And you know
You know what
what?
I'm
A lot
saying?
of black people got mad about that too, because they said if that would have been black people, they would have been
No,
shooting on sight.
that's what I'm saying. They didn't care. She didn't make the headlines. They didn't care about the little white girl that got shot at the Capitol.
I heard
You
a
know what
couple
I'm
people died. I heard a couple people died out there.
Yeah.
I heard one guy.
There wasn't no black people that died. If there was
I
black
didn't
people,
see
they would have been. They would have
I
probably made the
didn't-
news.
I hate to say this, I didn't really see that many black people out there besides you and your wife. I hate to say that, but I didn't really see that many black people out there besides
Damn,
you
Win,
and
put
your
my
wife.
business all out there, Win. Damn you.
But I know you was hiding because I said Terrence a smart
No,
man.
listen. I left before that happened. I'm happy I left. I was like, man.
I'm happy you left too.
Yeah, because it was getting cold, man. It was getting cold. I was like, oh no, I ain't doing this. This is crazy. I'm going back to the crib.
You can tell you black. Black people
Hell
don't like the
yeah,
cold
man,
weather.
I'm black. Shoot.
Black-
Yes, I
black
don't
people
like
don't
the
like
cold weather. But yeah,
But-
man. But listen, the news did not report the girl. They talked about it like maybe a quick second. She ain't getting nothing. She ain't getting no GoFundMe accounts, no handouts, no nothing. Nobody cared about the little white girl that got shot at the Capitol because she was just climbing through a damn window. Nobody.
Right. Well,
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
there's a lot. Well, there's a lot of
She
people
was
that want.
she was protesting, man. She was trying to fight for her freedom.
I think what had black people upset, like, you remember when they all started doing that Black Lives Matter and they were like doing rallies and stuff? Well, you notice some black people started getting shot and killed, and that's
Of
why
course.
I think that's what it is. Like, that got black people.
And they ain't report that shit either. What happened when the protesters going on Black Lives Matter and people was getting killed, they ain't report none of that shit. Not one. Even matter of fact, I think some police officers lost their life too out there, man. They ain't
did
talk
report
about
that,
it.
yeah. They did report that about a cop dying. Yeah, they did report that.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, hey, y'all, we need to go march and start a GoFundMe account and give the family money and all that shit. They ain't do that for him. They
Yeah.
didn't.
The way I feel about that whole situation, I said, damn. I said, I didn't think one man could have this much power to manipulate people to do stuff like that. I said, here's how I feel about politicians. If you win, you win. If you lose, just take your L and, hey, try again in 4 more years. I mean,
right.
who's
Look,
to say?
I took the L. I took it. We lost. I took the L. You know what I'm saying? It was a good fight. We
Hey,
tried.
I
It is
mean,
what it is.
Here's how I feel. Trump say he's gonna run again in 2024.
I don't want him to
No.
run again.
You know what?
I don't want him to. He's too old to. I don't want him to.
You might not agree with me when I say this. I feel like with Trump that messed him up, he didn't have his Republican leader screwed him over. That's how I feel. Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. It was a mess, man. It was a mess.
Mitch
But listen,
McConnell-
I love Trump, but I don't want him to run again. I don't.
Yeah, he is too old. He needs to.
Yeah,
He
he's
got
too
too much-
old.
You got too much money. Go live your life.
Exactly. I wouldn't even have ran for president. I would have just retired and just slept butt naked on the island.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you gotta
I would
watch.
have took my wife to a new beach. Would have just stayed naked all day, every day.
Ain't his wife younger? Ain't his wife younger than him? Because she looks way younger than him.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, she young. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, man. But yeah, man.
I know how some of these young girls be getting with. I be seeing them with the old man and stuff like that, and I'd be like, okay, you just waiting for him to croak so you can get some of his insurance money.
Yeah. But look, man, Melania got money herself. I mean, not as much as Donald, but she got money herself. And she educated too. She ain't a dumb broad.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's even more of a plus right there.
Yeah, she's smart, man. She got her GED. She got her GED and her PhD. So yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm just trying to figure out, man. Why is all this? You know,
You know what? I was thinking of another topic you should talk about. Okay, all right. The way these kids are nowadays, or whatever, how they got the law. How? Okay, I'm pretty sure. I know you wasn't the perfect kid growing up. I'm pretty sure your mom and your pops used to tap you behind when you did something wrong or whatever as a kid and stuff. Now they got this thing where parents can't beat their kids.
Oh yeah. I don't agree with that either, man. I don't agree with that either. I think kids were better off when they got their ass beat.
Yeah, but you see, they stopped it, right? Because there's time,
Of course they did.
There's time I'm in stores and these ain't even my kids, and the way they be talking to their parents, I'd be like, man, if I would have talked to my mom like that, it ain't. I don't want to do nothing. I'm like, man, if I would have talked to my mom like that,
yeah, you would have got your teeth knocked out your mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I wouldn't have this pretty smile. I'd be walking around with false teeth.
But yeah, man. But look, man. Look. I appreciate you, man. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, not a problem. You know, like I said, whenever you do these, I ain't got a problem jumping on it and speaking my mind and stuff like that.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, fam.
Yo, you know what you need to do? You need to do a topic. This might touch a lot of people.
Oh Lord, go ahead.
Do black men love white women more than they love black women?
Oh, see. When I do that one, I'll make sure you the man I call.
Nah, but see, some of these white women ain't gonna like what I say, cause I mean, my mama.
Man, you all off topic, man. We ain't talking about that right now, man. But look, I'll talk to you about doing that show.
All right, not a problem, my man.
All right, bro. Hey, get some rest, man. You look tired.
Oh, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I got this.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bet. So look, young ladies and gentlemen, that was my boy Win Cook. He gave his piece, so he gave his piece. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, it's just not us out here dying. It's just not us out here dying. And I don't know. When is it going to change? When is it going to change? I don't know. Maybe a friend of mine that put a comment. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get to the comment. A friend of mine that put a comment up on the topic. And I'm going to see if I can get to it. Let me see if I can get to it. Let me see. So let me see if I can get to it. Let's see. On Facebook, my brother had put up something here. Here we go. My brother, WMG Thompson has said on the topic tonight, because not enough white people are ashamed yet, for whatever reason, they have to heap guilt on those who are not involved in this affair. Fear and guilt trips are their two favorite weapons of mass distraction from what they themselves are doing behind the scenes. That's what he said on the topic. Look, I understand. Look, don't be ashamed. Don't be scared to voice how you feel. You know that you all go through the same thing that blacks go through. You Hispanics, Asians, all of you, you go through the same thing us black people do. Don't be ashamed to speak your truth. Don't be ashamed to be ashamed of who you are, your race, your color. Don't be ashamed. If your life matters, let it be known. Let it be known. Because unless you don't, if you don't let it be known, this is going to continue to happen. What you see now is going to continue to happen. And if you do not voice your feelings, you all are dying just as much as blacks. White people, Hispanics, Asians, others, whatever they want to call themselves, they are dying just as much. The statistics are what they are. The numbers might be off a little bit, but as you can see, they're right. They're close. They're close. The numbers are close. People are dying. People are dying by the police. Other races other than the blacks CNN, Fox, MSNBC, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care because they seem excuse me. They think that you don't care. That's why they don't report it because they think you don't care. If you don't say you care, they won't care either. But as you see, Black people care, and they're voicing it. So until y'all start caring and voicing y'all's feelings and how y'all feel about it, it's not going to get reported. It's just that simple. If y'all don't care, they don't care either. And they have to make ratings. So they're going to continue to report Black deaths, make it seem as if the only people dying are Black people, make it seem as if it's some kind of racist thing going on. They're just pulling over Black people out of nowhere and just killing them. It's going on all down the board. This police brutality does not have a color. And police, yes, you might say they're all blue, but guess what? These are black men and women, white men and women, Asian men and women, Hispanic men and women, different races. And once again, like I said before, these men in these uniforms do not know you from Adam. They don't know they don't know us. They just know we're breaking the law when they pull us over. You act funny, they're gonna act funny too. I've never been in a police uniform. I've been in the Army uniform, and I know what it's like going into a dangerous situation and not knowing what's gonna happen. I'm here to protect myself, and that's what the cops are trying to do. They're trying to protect themselves too because they don't know you. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment. I want to call out some names that we've lost so far this year in 2021. They did not get no attention, did not get no play. And these lives matter too. These are white lives, Hispanic lives, Asian lives, other lives. These are other people's lives that have been taken by police brutality and have not been mentioned. Now listen, like I said before, the numbers are the numbers. White people die just as much as Blacks, according to statistics. Yes, it shouldn't be as many Black people dying because our population isn't that great. I get it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear you. Black people shouldn't be dying by that number because there's not that many of us. But at the same time, if you're not doing right, what am I supposed to say? I can't say, hey, cop, don't shoot him because we ain't got enough Black people. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment and pay some respect to these names. In January, we lost Randy Miller, 55 years old. Eric Meha, 26 years old. Felix Santos, 48 years old. Christopher Austin Dockery, 32 years old. Christopher Anderson, 27 years old. Alan Mirzayan, 48 years old. Brian Anderson, 47 years old. Ashley Babbitt, 35 years old. Benicio Vasquez, 34 years old. Alex Gonzalez, 27 years old. James Reesing, 59 years old. That's in January. February, Adam John Lunt, 24 years old. Dino Raul Morales, 28 years old. Ryan Shirley, 27 years old. Juan Carter Hernandez, 33 years old. Joseph Johnson, 37 years old. Anthony Stephen Leoa, 26 years old. I might have said the name wrong. I apologize if I said it wrong. Jose Dramon Cruz, age was not given. That's in February. March, Jeffrey Ely, 40 years old. Anthony Alvarez, 22 years old. Jonathan Kohler, 31 years old. That's March. I'm sorry, more March. I'm sorry, more March. I apologize. Adam Toledo, 13 years old. Eric Leach, 36 years old. Tony Smith Jr., 35 years old. Joshua James Gloria, 34 years old. Eduardo Pera, 24 years old. Michael Dexter Jenkins, 29 years old. Let me see here. And two more, Leonard Popa, 79 years old, and Judson Albion, 17 years old. Like I said, I might be pronouncing his names wrong. Please forgive me. Let's go to April. Carlos Lopez Melendez, 50 years old. Richard Solina, 34 years old. Benjamin Ridley, 29 years old. Edward Robinson, 52 years old. Michael Lee McClure, 26 years old. Stephen John Olsen, 59 years old. And Brian DeLeon, 37 years old. That was April. That's April. We got some more for April. Sorry. Terry Wayne Bishop, 28. Mario Gonzalez, 26. Antonio Cantu, 52. Edward Luis Tiros Jr., 28 years old. Bradley Michael Olsen, 30 years old. Matthew Henry, 26 years old. Robert Douglas Delgado, 46 years old. This is still April. Long, a lot of death in April. Sammy Joe Barbosa, 33 years old. Alex Anthony Garcia, 25 years old. Joe Gomez, 46 years old. Jeffrey Guy Sachs Jr., 26 years old. Marcelo Garcia, 46 years old. Jacob Wood, 28 years old. Peyton Ham, 16 years old. We're still on April. Rescue Aram, 31 years old. Joshua Mitchell, 30 years old. Douglas C. Barton, 50 years old. James Alexander, 24 years old. Devin Waitigu Kai Kendall, 26 years old. And Stephanie Nicole Boskin, 40 years old. This is still April. Tyler R. Green, 23 years old. Esmamber Skyak, 16 years old. Roy Jackson Jr., 41. Silas Lambert, 25. Gabriel Queso, 21, I'm sorry. Jeffrey Appelt, 32 years old. Jose Arenas, 26 years old. Still April. Juan Carlos Estrada, 46. Samuel Yeager, 23. Laura Archescu, 38. Nat Zuriat Beatriel. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. 22 years old. Angel Nelson, 23. James Ealer, 47. Stephen Ross Glass, 35. That's in April. And let me see here. April. I'm guessing that is it. April, yep, that is it. Names you never heard of. Names you never heard of. Names that weren't mentioned in the news. Names that probably would have mentioned on social media. And like I said, these are white lives, Hispanic lives, Asian lives, Pacific Islander name. All these people are other races that don't get mentioned and they don't get the opportunity to say their lives matter. And I see I have somebody in my outside my house with their alarm going off. So please forgive me, that's not my house. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do better. We got to do better. You got to voice your feelings out into the world. If your life matters, you got to voice it. Because if the media don't know you don't care about your life, they won't care either. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Live, Love, and Laugh Show. I'm your host, Terry Higgins. I hope that you learned something today. Maybe you probably didn't, but hopefully you did. For those that did not know that that we're dying the same way, we're all dying the same death at the same amount of people dying. The blacks are not dying all the time, and blacks are not the only ones dying by the police. I just gave it to you. The stats don't lie, numbers don't lie. And that's it. Until next time, y'all, live life to the fullest, love yourself and one another. And remember, y'all, don't take life so serious, laugh about it. And I'm out. Thank you.